The Johnny G Crank Cycle by Matrix is the most exciting piece of upper body strength and cardiovascular equipment in our industry. It's versatile, effective, and can integrate into your facility in a number of ways. Crank and PT for the personal trainers, Crank Express, which is small group training, Crank Fusion, crank cycle and indoor cycling, Crank Circuit, the crank cycle with other pieces of equipment on your floor in a circuit format, and Cranking, our standalone class. To ensure the success of the crank cycle in your facility, we have a comprehensive instructor training program that gives your personal trainers and instructors the tools necessary to help your members get results. So let's check it out. Crank Express is one of the many ways that you can utilize the Johnny G Crank Cycle by Matrix in your facility. It's done in a small group setting on the main cardio floor, which makes it very visible, very accessible, and a fun and effective way to train in just 20 minutes. One of the advantages of Crank Express is that it only requires 4 crank cycles, and your instructor doesn't need a microphone, doesn't need music, but just delivers a fun and effective way to train in just 20 minutes. Johnny G, the creator of spinning, now brings you Crank Fusion, the ultimate full body experience. When you bring the crank cycle into the indoor cycling room and you have an equal number of bikes to an equal number of crank cycles, you get a comprehensive total body workout. It's well balanced, it increases strength, improves cardiovascular fitness, and incinerates calories. Crank Fusion will enhance your current programming as well as bring in a whole new audience into your studios. So you guys, here we go. Let's make that first switch. Okay, so Amy, go ahead and let's hit that left arm. Give me 10 revolutions. Good job, nice and steady, smooth. Good, now let's take it over to 10 on the right, but I want you to pick up your pace a little bit. Good, once you're done with those 10, take it into a double and just sit right there. So another way to utilize the Johnny G Crank Cycle by Matrix is with our Crank PT program. This is where your personal trainers can get one-on-one using the crank cycle. Now, whether they're training athletes like boxers or swimmers or triathletes, or maybe an active aging population, or clients that need rehab, the crank cycle can help restore balance and symmetry, increase strength and endurance, and even complement the personal trainer's existing programming. Because the crank cycle is so versatile, your personal trainers will be able to retain their current clientele, attract new clientele, and help out that bottom line. So Amy, doing great, but let's bring it up and out of the saddle. Give me a split, and let's roll with that. Nice. Crank Circuit is one of the many ways that Johnny G Crank Cycle by Matrix can be integrated into your facility. Infuse new life into your traditional circuit training formats. The crank cycle can complement a lower body station, or it can be used as a cardio or strength station by performing forward and backward movements. Crank Circuit can be offered to a wide range of users, whether they're obese, sedentary, athletes, active aging, or current fitness enthusiasts. Crank circuit is fun, simple, and effective. Be creative, have fun, and explore the many possibilities of the Johnny G Crank Cycle by Matrix.